Oh look, they've got Black Ops tucked over here. Also $6.99 though. Wait, what? Dreamcast game sitting here? Are you freaking kidding me? What is up, and welcome back to the latest episode of Thrifting Throwdown. As always, I'm your host, El Dabstroyero, and this is the show all about adding video games to the collection on the cheap. We're not going to eBay, we're not going to resellers, we are hitting up flea markets, thrift shops, yard sales, you name it, trying to spend about $2 to $3 per video game and add a bunch of random games to the collection on the cheap.
I never thought of that.
And so far, we have had a ton of success. As you can see, the collection has grown massively so far. And the best part about it is we picked up all of these games for about $2 to $3 a piece on average, which just proves that you still can get video games on the cheap, even though the video game market has gone wild lately. So if you're a fan of video games, if you're a fan of thrifting, be sure to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you can join my tag team and follow along on every single episode of Thrifting Throwdown. You'll be here for 2,000 games, 10,000 games. You're going to be here for every single video game I pick up. You're not going to miss a thing. And while you're hitting that subscribe button, be sure to hit that like button as well, because it lets me know that you enjoyed the video, and it lets others know that it's a video worth checking out as well. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. I've got a bunch of awesome little Dabamaniacs in the comments who'd love to say hello. We talk video games, we talk thrifting. It's a lot of fun, so be sure to drop a comment down below. And lastly, I just want to remind you that at the end of the video, you are going to see my absolute best thrift of the day. So do not forget to stay tuned for that. But I think that wraps up the intro. We've got an awesome one planned for today. I'm going to be hitting up some thrift stores, garage sale. It's going to be a wild ride, so do not miss this episode of Thrifting Throwdown. That said, let's hit the road. It's time for some thrifting. Oh yeah. $1960, wow. 1958. Holy crap, these are some old puzzles. These are like puzzles that your parents played with. That's very cool. This guy looks like David Spade. $1975. That's pretty fascinating. Oh, there's an Xbox game here. Well, it's in rough shape though.
Incomplete. Forget it.
Do you happen to know if you have any other games floating around like this? No? Okay. All right, no luck at that garage sale. Some interesting stuff to look at, and they had that one Xbox game, but obviously it was beat all the toast, so not picking that up. But still nice to see that there's some garage sales out and about, even though it's pretty early in the year so far. So let's go do some thrifting. What is this, an Angry Bird? $2.99 for an Angry Bird. Whoops. $2.99 for that. Got this super cute Batman here for $3. Pretty modern, but it's cute as heck. Little Mickey, Minnie? I'm not sure which one. Minnie, I guess. This didn't come in either. I had this as a kid, but it had the ladder ripped off. But yeah, I had this exact same thing. Little ambulance fire truck combo, I think. Oh, we got something. Moto GP2. It's like $9.
Got a sticker on it though. This thing. I'll look through the rest of these real quick. Got a few more here. Just Madden. FIFA. Wii Music. But down here, GTA 4 for the PC. 2 Xbox games tucked in.
Shh, don't hear us. We'll blow on the door. Copy that. Styles. All set. What's that sound? I don't hear anything. Let's focus, people. On my count. 5, 4, 3, 2. Styles? I asked for quiet. What's going on over there?
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lockdown.
This I don't have. This I think I have, but I'm gonna double check. All right, so I'm just leaving that AFS Thrift. I don't know if you can see this, but there's deer down here in the parking lot. So I'm just gonna keep walking until it notices me. But I did end up picking those 2 Xbox games up. $3.99 each is a little steep for me. Oh, there's 3 deer. That's kind of cute. Hopefully you guys can see them too. But yeah, total was like $8, but there's some deer in front of me, so I'm a little bit distracted right now. Oh, it noticed me. Ooh, that one's got a gruff look on its face. It might want to fight me. I don't know. It's squaring up. I am a lucha after all. Oh gosh. They are all staring at me. Okay, there's a lot of deer. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Let's get the heck out of their neighborhood.
That's one fine-looking barbecue pit. Why doesn't mine look like that? Why must life be so hard?
Oh, Bob the Builder plug and play here for $2. What the heck? Weird little toys in here, but just caught my eye. It's straight out of the Wild Wild West movie with Will Smith.
He has an 80-foot tarantula.
What is this? Rock Candy Xbox controller? That's freaking cool. $5. Alright, I see some games straight away here. Oh, Alvin for $3.99. Wow, $7 for that.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo! Jeez, Rick, oh my god!
That's wild. Rocksmith for $7. Another $7 game. What the heck? This is nuts. I thought they were done pricing games at $7 here. What do I got? 7? 7? Let me guess. 7?
The number of the day is 7.
Right down here we got Wally. Oh my god, $7 again? Are you kidding me? $7. This is cute. They've got 2 copies of Disney Enchanted Journey. $6.99 for this one. $3.99 for that one. Real nice. Oh look, they've got Black Ops tucked over here. Also $6.99 though. Wait, what? Dreamcast game sitting here? Are you freaking kidding me? I literally don't own any Dreamcast. Multiple Dreamcast games? What the frick? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, I know they're $7, but I don't own any Dreamcast games, so I seriously cannot believe this. Never seen Dreamcast games at Goodwill. What in the world? Just sports titles for the most part, but damn, I can't believe I found Dreamcast games. So hyped. Guys, this is a big one. That was $45 worth of Dreamcast games just now. It's all sports games, but the Dreamcast games are not common. You don't see them around, and the price just keeps going up on these. So the fact that I saw them at a Goodwill meant I had to pull the trigger. I really didn't have a choice on these, even though they were out of my normal price range. So for all of you that's been telling me spend a little bit more, I hope you are happy. I just dropped 45 bucks on, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, way outside my normal price range. So this is for you guys, but really at the end of the day, it's for me because they're going straight into the collection. Oh yeah. Oh, they've got a few games. Let's see what we got here. Ninja Breadman for the PC. Oh, I got a PlayStation 1 game. Wow. $2. I'm taking that. Deal or no deal. Shout. Fashion Designer and iCarly, both $2. I'm grabbing both. Oh, my girl. There's my girl We Fit. What else we got here? Wow, so many games today. My Wii collection for some of this stuff is pretty weak, so I think I'm actually gonna maybe get this. I have to double check if I have it or not. And this too, I'm gonna double check, but that's pretty good. That's more games than I've ever seen here before. And I'm also gonna look through the CDs real quick. Looks like they've also got these Disney math things, so you can learn to read with Winnie the Pooh. Math. Oh, I guess these are Rascal Flats, but these two are Disney. All right, so there were 2 more mixed in.
Welcome to our humble home. Come in, relax, take off your shoes. Nice smell you got. Pumbaa?
Timon and Pumbaa. Actually, there's a bunch mixed in. We got this Dr. Seuss game. Buzz Lightyear. So yeah, lots of PC games here. Oh, we've got some Leapster stuff too. Jedi Math. So that's a thing. All right, got a nice little pile here, but I'm heading for the door because they just announced they're closing, so I don't think I have time to look at anything else in here. Unless I just take a quick detour by these toys. Oh, look, we got a little handheld here for 99 cents. 1997. Casino games. I can just tell they're going to yell at me in a second. All right, I think that does it for the games. That's my quick lap. All right, just walking out of Salval, and I never have a score here, but I did manage to pick up a whole bunch of games across a bunch of different consoles. So really pleased with that, especially because I only spent $10 on all these games. Way to go, everybody. But as you can see, it's getting late in the day here, so I think it's time to call it a day. Let's head home and take a look at everything we got. Made it back to the game room. Time to take a look at everything that we picked up on today's awesome episode of Thrifting Throwdown. So let's dive into the pickups. Up first, we've got Nickelodeon iCarly for the DS and Imagine Fashion Designer for the DS. This Imagine series, this is total shovelware, packaged towards like teen and preteen girls, just trying to get them to drop a bunch of money on a junk DS game. But hey, if this is your thing, enjoy. iCarly, not much different. Got a bunch of mini games and stuff like that. Not a lot of playability in these, but definitely new to the collection. Up next, a few Wii titles. We've got a Madden 11 title here. I think the cover art in this is actually kind of cool. Nice of them to do something different for a change with the animated style. But yeah, Madden games are nothing to write home about, so I'm sure nothing too exciting there. Call of Duty World at War might be worth a few bucks. I think like 10 bucks if I remember correctly. Nothing really special there. But they're both new to the collection, so that's why I grabbed them. Not to mention they were $1.99 a piece, which is like $2 a game, right in my price range. I'll take that every day. Next, we've got our only PlayStation 1 title of the day, Wargames Defcon 1. I haven't played this one before, but it does look interesting. It looks like a real-time strategy combat sort of game where you've got different units you can choose from, and I absolutely love these style games. I've actually got one on my shelf right now. I think it's called like Desert Storm Black Gold or something like that. It's some really random title, nothing special, but I used to play the heck out of that back in the day, and this looks very similar to that. So this is something I would absolutely be interested in playing. Up next are 2 Xbox titles, which we picked up at that AFS Thrift store. We've got Medal of Honor Frontline. I have the greatest hits edition of this. I did not have this version, so that's why I grabbed this one. And then Rainbow Six Lockdown, which I didn't have before. This one's kind of interesting. I think it's worth a few bucks. Nothing too special, but you know, I'm definitely not going to pass up a $2 or $3 game when I see it. So brand new Xbox games going into the collection, and they're in great condition, which is always a plus. And now the stuff I was actually excited to talk about, these Dreamcast pickups I got at Goodwill. As you can see, I'm having a little trouble getting the stickers off them, but I gotta get these cleaned up at some point. But yeah, huge, because these are the absolute first Dreamcast games going into my collection. I never owned a Dreamcast. I think I've only played it like once in my life. It was just a generation of console that I happened to skip for whatever reason. So it is so cool to me that I was able to find these at the thrift store. And obviously I did pay up a little bit on these, but that's just because you never see them at a Goodwill, and I didn't have the opportunity to buy them at any other point, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay a little bit of extra just to add some basic Dreamcast games into the collection to get that collection started. So some of these have a little bit of value, like the Sega Rally is probably the most valuable one in the set. A few of the sports titles are like over 10 or 15 bucks, I think. This Allen Iverson basketball title has a little appeal to me because I used to really be a big fan of Allen Iverson back in the day.
Here's Iverson, Lou the defender, stays right with him. Allen wants to go, wants the baseline, fade away, yes! He's way too good! He steps around Lou and drilled it!
Followed him on the Sixers when they went against the Lakers in the finals, and just really enjoyed watching him play. So this one has a little bit of nostalgia value for me, in addition to like the whole pile just being absolutely special because it's my first Dreamcast games. So freaking cool, I'm so excited about these guys. So there you go, there's our total haul for today. We had a really great day thrifting, picked up a bunch of brand new titles, picked up titles across a bunch of different consoles, picked up my absolute first set of Dreamcast games, and most importantly, we had fun out there thrifting for some video games on the cheap. But at the end of the day, this is about the collection, so let's take a look at where the collection stands after today's pickups. As you can see, obviously the Dreamcast games were all new, so we did bump up that number a nice bit there. Inching ever closer to 1,500 games is the next goal for the channel, 1,500 games. And I would love to have you along for that ride as we go to 1,500 games, 2,000 games, 10,000 games. You can be here for every single one of those pickups by hitting that subscribe button and joining my tag team. So do not forget to subscribe before you go. And also while you're subscribing, hit that like button and let me know that you enjoyed the video, and let others know that it's a video worth checking out as well. We have a great little thrifting tag team here, and we want to keep that growing and get as many people on board the Thrifting Throwdown train as possible. And to that end, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Feel free to say hello to me, let me know what your favorite part of the video was, or if you've been seeing anything interesting out on the thrifting trail. Also, before we go, I want to let you know that you can follow me on social media at ldabstroyarrow, so be sure to check me out on your preferred social media site. I post memes, I post interesting things I see out on the thrifting trail, so it's worth giving me a follow. Lastly, stay tuned because the best thrift of the day is coming up any moment and you do not want to miss that. I think that just about wraps things up. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Thrifting Throwdown, because as I always say, thrifting is way more fun with friends and I love having you along for the ride. So I've got a bunch of old episodes for you to check out if you want to watch more Thrifting Throwdown right now, or stay tuned for the next episode. Either way, thanks again for watching and have a good one. Oh yeah! Freaking kidding me? I literally don't own any Dreamcast.